Alright, quick audio test. While we get logged in here. Sounds like we're audible. Superb. We will continue with the bank job. So last time we made it to the inner vault. The vault itself is apparently a weird mechanical elevator designed by Jindosh, because of course it was. The jerkface. I think we still need the manager's key, but we've gassed everyone in the building. So we only have to worry about the clockwork soldiers. Which is plenty to worry about all on its own. I need to track down Dolores, who runs the place, get her third key, combine it with the 2 customer keys I've got, get it to the vault, find the right vault deposit box, and go from there. It's a lot. There's a lot to do. I'm sure it'll all go totally fine and not involve any murder at all. Okay, so, as I recall, the first... Wow, that really is blinding. Ah, there we go. Clockwork Soldier.
I hate these things.
Me too.
Why are they smiling?
Alright, well, one thing I learned last time is that the Clockwork Soldiers in this iteration... can't see behind them. Which is nice. It's a good change from the old ones. The downside is... still can't ambush them from behind, which is very unfortunate. Scope around as best we can. Alright, so there's an unconscious guard up top. Alright, so that's security administration is what we're trying to get to. Alrighty. We'll wait on that mana to refresh. I think we're going to be doing a lot of clutch teleports here. And hopefully our network will hold up, because it looks like it's buffering pretty bad. I probably could shoot him, but I don't want to set off an alarm if I can help it. That's a wall of light. And an alarm. Just try and get completely out of its line of sight here. Alright, so far so good. No, let's hang on to our rewire tool. Because with everyone unconscious, the wall of light shouldn't be a major issue. Which I think is what that leads to. The better question is, how can I get up to the upper level from here? Alright, let's head to the end of the hallway here. Looks like there might be some important details down there. In the meantime, alright, so far so good. I'll take that, thank you very much. Alright, good. Ooh, scrimshaw. Yoink. Beautiful Karnaka. Woo. Getting a little closer than I'd like. I did learn last time that despite me having knocked everybody out, I can absolutely wake them up if I bump into them. Attention all staff on shift, I'm sure you've noticed the pile of Tivia received an inordinate amount of letters from Dr. Galvani about the security and contents of his lockbox. He's only had it for 2 months, but his correspondence is endless. I assured him in our last formal letter that our security is unmatched, but the man won't be swayed. Apparently he's been burgled twice. I love that word, burgled. Apparently he's been burgled twice before and can't stand the idea of it happening again. Really wrote that that the combination has always been the most important date in his life. Wow. Until he's been robbed over and isn't taking this seriously. Most important day in his life. Alright. Just give him the standard form letter. There's nothing you can say that will make him feel at ease. His life. as everywhere else in this place. Adorable. Let's get a little elevation here and see. That's very combat-y music, and I'm not about it. Oop, hang on. Sounds like chat is... I am not seeing the chat. Gosh darn it, Twitch. 1 second, everybody. Alright, I've refreshed. Those of you in chat, if you wouldn't mind typing something for me, I'd greatly appreciate it, as apparently Twitch is being a butt. Alright, nothing down there. Nice elevator cable. Be a shame if something were to happen to it. Pearl fan, huh? Alright, that's cool. Alright, some more stuff to steal, but nothing obviously otherwise of value here. Still not seeing chat. Alright, hang tight one more moment. Let's hop over to the channel page. Because apparently the dashboard is being a goof. We will test. There. Love it when my stuff doesn't work. It's so great. Hey, I see you! Okay, so dashboard broken, channel working. That's, you know, 1 out of 2 ain't bad, I guess. Whoop-ba-ba. Loot, thank you. Oop, come on. Loot. Alright, so security and administration up there. Actually, wait. That's not an open... Glad I checked that before I dove up there. Quick save. Also, hello! Are we doing the channel page layout? So expect that to break in the near future? Hehehe. It's true. Hey, Christy. And whichever of the Scrolls Lily you are. Alrighty, so is there another way? Here's a silly thought. Oop, actually. Better thought. Get to cover. I'll wait for that one to go the other way, but then I have an idea. Oh, hey Annie. God, it's so much more creepy in profile than it actually is. And it's already pretty creepy. It's just, I mean, it's a super cool design, don't get me wrong, but it's got, like, this weird combination of Edward Scissorhands and, like, Slenderman with just a little dash of Crow from Mystery Science Theater. It's a nightmare in the making. What are the chances that this will work? We're gonna find out. Actually, let's not do it there. It is a silly place. This is the wall. Let's do it here. Sure. Alright, he's got his back to me. We're gonna try something. Actually, wait, no, hang on. I tried that in previous games. It kills me. Never mind. Ignore me. Let's do this instead. I'd forgotten that in previous games. Yeah, there. That's just right. In previous games, if you try to displace through a wall of light, you get shredded en route. Hey, B, welcome. What the fuck am I looking at? That is an automated bank guard that I'm trying to avoid. Ha! Nope. I had it wrong. Alright, so once this thing gets to the end of its route and turns back to the right, we're going to attempt to blink on up to there, which I think will get me in that way. And I can just bypass the wall of light completely. Woohoo. You see nothing. You see absolutely nothing. Yeah, it's that little, like, crouch maneuver where for a second it looks like it's kind of praying. That's just, it's so much worse. We're fine, everything's fine. I gotta go fairly quick because I don't want to get to the other end of its route and turn around. I don't actually know... Oh, haha! I was about to say I don't know how close I need to be, but the answer is that close. Please don't... Oh, you suck! Ah! Door is blocked. That's the worst. Okay, so it's not a key situation. It's unfortunate. Maybe I can go around here and find out. In the meantime... Bone charm, huh? Where? Nope, that's me. Where's the bone charm? Is it below me? Oh, yeah, it is. It's way down there. That's not close at all. Yoink. Thank you for your pension, friend. Because set the alarm clock, that'd just be mean. Alright, you're all fine. Security door inoperable. Mother humper. Door is operated elsewhere, probably from in there. Here's a thought. Can my eyeball fit through the thingy? No, huh? No, that's a... Wow, that's a lot of security floor, huh? Is there... Oh, there's a latch. That's why it's blocked. Okay. Oh, hang on. Wait, hang on. I might... can I fit through that? Let's find out. Uh-huh. Nope. What's down is B. Yep. Whoop. Nope, I cannot fit through that. So I learned that, kind of like the drone in Watch Dogs 2, the eyeball can fit through some stuff, but that you can't fit through. But unfortunately, not a whole lot. Is this machine supposed to be a combination between a robot, a praying mantis, and knives? More or less, yeah. Jindosh does good work, and by good work, I mean terrifying work. I hate it. I hate his work. Okay, that's off. Okay, we're gonna try something. This might be loud. In case I am correct about that. Let's wait for that to save. Well, it wasn't too loud. Son of a gun. Alright, well. Woohoo. I think, yeah, alright. Well, I had an idea way back at the start of all this. I found the whatcha-who's-it, the box where I can rewire the wall of light, which should make it friendly to me, and since I've knocked everybody else out, I shouldn't have to worry about guards wandering through it for the first time ever. So it should be safe. If I can remember how I got to that room. Ah, there it is, I think. Hi, buddy. How you doing? Okay, that was way too close. Kids, don't do what I do. I'm very bad at this. But lucky. Go on, walk away. Yeah, in Profile it really does remind me of Crow from MST3K, and that just makes it so much more disturbing. I really do actually miss the like, Crow skull design that we had before. Alright, I still have 2 rewire tools, and well, I have 2 missions left, so that shouldn't be a huge issue. Whoop, nope. Missed it. Missed my window. And now we wait. Gosh, if I could, I gotta believe anything called grenade is gonna blow up big time. I want to save that for people. That could work. Basically, I want to take this sentry out completely. Well, maybe that's overkill. That's just me being impatient. And honestly, if I have to reset the game, it's gonna be so much longer a wait than if I just... An empty bottle? Who drank themselves completely out of stash? What kind of bank is this? I prefer my giant death robots to have guns just because guns tend to be integrated into the design in a less fucking terrifying way. Sure, if you're afraid of horrifying knife monsters. I mean, honestly, who doesn't want to give it a hug? I mean, just look at it. It has double arms for extra hugging power. Yeah, that little gesture is the one that freaks me out. The rest of it is fine. Also, as Billy mentioned earlier, these ones have a human-like face mask, and they're apparently smiling, which is horrible and bad. Please work. Hooray, you worked! Out of line of sight, please. Okay. As long as everybody stays unconscious, no one will walk through the rewired thing and get vaporized. Hopefully. And just in case. Whoops. Just the way I like you. Wait. Okay, we don't need that yet. We want to get in here.
Hey, watch out!
Oh, hell. Well. Their skulls are shaped like a ram's skull, which I think is adorable. It's honestly kind of... Yeah, so that's them. They now have like a single oculus, a human like lower face, and the top is just kind of a bunch of stuff. I think I am seeing the ram's horns that you're talking about, that little curly Q on the side. That's nice. But yeah, it's the little human mouth and jaw underneath that's so troubling, I guess. Okay, so this time without bumping into the guard. Did I not loot you already? I'll do it again. Dear Anselma. That's a wonderful name, actually. I know that the first day on the job can be trying, so feel free to ask me any questions. Remember, the code for the door changes, so you have to get a new one from Chief Pena. You can usually find him in the archives. Okay, so I gotta go to the archives to find the chief to get the code for today. Once you have the code, speak the numbers clearly into the microphone and wait for the lock to release. I'll come by at noon, take you to my favorite restaurant. Most of us security guards go there for lunch. The food's terrible, but it keeps our interest low. There's a little bank humor for you. Oh, Martin, you're adorable. Okay, so now it's the director's office. Where are the archives? Yeah, so I loaded a poppy tincture into the circulation vents to knock out everyone in the bank, which I'm extremely grateful I did. Find the chief of security. Alright, so where is that marker at? I'm only seeing one marker. Alright, I guess we'll start here, and then we'll double back to try and find the archives. And while I'm thinking about it... I feel like sleeping on a hard floor will hurt your back. Yeah! The worst thing about making many of these people unconscious is that,
I'm here to steal all your secrets, Dolores.
is that it usually... Oh, I thought she was waking up. Is that it usually... leaves them in positions that look extremely uncomfortable. God, that thing is so blinding, it's really obnoxious. Aha! That's what I was looking for. You. Any other ones? Alright, just the one. Thank goodness. Are you active? You don't look active. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Gold. Gold. Blood amber jewelry box. Thank you. Oop, the memoir. It's Galvani's thing that everybody was so high on. I don't even know what you do, and I'm not sure I want to. I'll leave you alone. The precious address book. Alright, so far so good. Hey, Dolores! Dolores, I've resolved our little problem. The pharmacist has gone where he'll trouble us no more. Oh, god damn it! This is the person who killed the pharmacist that I learned about in the prologue for this mission. Unfortunately, he left behind a bloody mess. The documents he stole from you are still missing. I've ransacked his home and his shop, but found nothing. I met the pharmacist's daughter, so I'm really hoping that this helps me bring these jackasses to justice. He went to his dreary little artist garret, but the documents weren't buried in that jumble either. Rumor of the Spectre Says Cienfuegos sent an archive to someone at the Royal Conservatory. Really? What do you bet that the archive contains your documents? I leave the task of retrieving it in your capable hands. Oh, Ivan. Ivan, sweetie. Wow, I can just loot her for days, huh? Right, done looting you. That looks like a vault, huh? Scream Shaw. More books. Okay, I'm gonna take just a real quick moment. Killed? Oh heavens no! I sent him off to the arcade with a handful of quarters. Yes, Spyro Reignited Trilogy is coming out in September. It's I'm going to stream the heck out of it. I already pre-ordered it because it's Spyro. I mean, I have a weakness. It's such a good game. So I'm really looking forward to it. I've heard good things from people who got to play it at E3, so it sounds like it will be a lovely rendition. Director Michaels, I've discovered a way to open Jindosh's private safe in the vault. Why did you have some researching this? I concentrated on opening only his box number 1, but that approach was misguided. Nowhere near clever enough for the grand inventor's diabolical intellect. I hate Jindosh with a passion from hell. If my suspicions are correct, entering the correct 15-digit code, you pompous ass, into each safe will open all the security boxes at once, including his. Then you may empty it for other clients. Please come by my workroom. Oh, I found this guy on the way in. So I can show you my progress with the code. Miss Campos moved me to the top floor of the lobby by the stairs. Good grief. I have a bad feeling that I'm going to end up going out of the... what does this button do? That's got to be an alarm. We're going to leave that alone. I'm worried that I'm going to go out of this zone and back into the bank proper to get clues, and then back in here. So this may take a wee bit as we piece it all together. Alright, what else am I trying to get from in here? Locate the vault. Locate the vault key. Alright, locate the vault key. Oh, vault key, my vault key. Search her office for the vault key. Alright. And it's... Nope, that's something else. Nice cigars. Nope. Oop, nope. I gotta push the button. No, I don't want to push the I want to push the button. 1 second, let me catch up on chat. The Crash Bandicoot Remastered trilogy I'm curious about. I'd never played the original, but I've heard really good things. People who never played the original are going to find some ridiculous reason to claim it's harder than the original version. While completely misunderstanding the flow of gameplay. Well, yeah. Let's see. So we are looking for a key. Oh, please don't tell me you put the key, like, on the dude. Alright, you know what? We have an eyeball for a reason. By which I mean a magical eyeball. Alright, this goes to... Oh! Not an alarm. Probably. Oh, this is totally gonna wake up the sentry, though.
Oh. Like to keep your secrets right where you can see them,
Okay.
don't you, Dolores?
Billy, sweetie, that was a little gay. Alright, and yoink. Dolores Michaels, know that your dedication has not gone unnoticed. We have conferred and agreed that you'll be among the next selected to join us in our seclusion and communion. It would be wise to begin whatever preparations are necessary to divest yourself of your attachments in Karnaca. The possessions and connections you have in this life will not be permitted here. We will contact you again in due course. Enclosed with this letter are several documents. I entrust them to your care. Study them with devotion and protect them with your life. May the Eye watch over you. Wonder if that's the actual, like,
a mining camp in the mountain.
jerkwads, or if it's like the Brigmore
Witches.
witches.
It doesn't exist. Or shouldn't.
That looks nice and creepy. The journal. That's a lot of text.
Good. I have the vault key.
Whoa, nope,
What
turn that
else
off.
is she hiding? They know a way into the void. Cienfuegos sent Isla's documents to the Royal Conservatory. I need to find out what he knew. A
right.
conservatory is my next step.
Let's try that again. We projected on... Oh, whoa. Nope, let's turn you off again. Off, I said. 8, 16, 32, 64? Alright. Resolutions. Okay, whew. We'll save there. Get back into sneak mode because I didn't even realize I was out of it. We're heading under here because, you know, you gotta look, right? The pacing of this music continues to make me super nervous. Okay, we'll leave y'all to it. Because I am now looking for... I lost my marker. Wait. There it is. Aha! It was under the Twitch banner. Archives and lockboxes, you say. This is probably going to be loud. Let's find out. Is it loud enough to matter? Bing bong! Oh, thank God. I was honestly kind of worried that it was going to open up and there'd be a clockwork soldier like right inside of it. Please go one more floor down. Thank you! Ooh, even better. Alright, Archives is also where the chief is at. So this gets me exactly where I want to be. Whoop. That's not very nice. The music hit the exact same discordant note that the game uses to indicate that you've been spotted by somebody. But it was just part of the music. Go! Look, that's electrified. It's electric. Soldier there. Let's go ahead and mark you. Wow. Where does all this connect to? Oh, it's on the other end of the room. Right. Hello, conveniently placed box. Oh, papa. Huh. Hi, friend. Let's actually take a look before we go do that. I think... Yeah, I think you're past... I think... Yes, you are. Hooray! Yoink. Well, you know, I knew this was going to happen eventually. Bye.
Attention all personnel. Head has detached. It will now attack at random. Take all necessary safety precautions.
Sorry, buddy.
Operation.
Oh, hey, didn't kill him. That's good. That's fantastic. Now I need this monstrosity to leave. So, the hook mine worked great. Alright, that was a voice. Which means that there's another person I didn't see who's now roaming around here somewhere. Wow, there's a whole bunch of junk in here, huh? Right, well, first, let's grab this. Whew. Enter security office. B15D. Page the bank director. Give the all clear. Oh, that's good. Summon security. Oh, nice. I can actually, like, tell them where to go. Late citation Mendez. Poor Mendez. Flowers, hyacinths, allergies. Oh my god. That's adorable. Getting flowers for somebody trying to make up his mind as to which, worried about allergies. An audiograph. Shenyun. Kendall's sparkling fig wine. Oh, I'm really glad you're not dead. Can I pick this back up? Oh, yes, hang on, maybe. Can I grab you? Nope, nope. We'll leave that there. I'm going to take just a real quick second, because I'm worried that if I leave this thing alone, it may wake him up. Although I don't really know what to do with it. Whoa. Whoa. Wait. Huh. Okie dokie.
You registered for our client list. Is your information up to date?
I think that's enough. It is! Alright. Why is there just a random headless dude here? I have so many questions. I don't want answers to any of them. Ooh, nice. Go up on elixirs. Bone charm. Put up to bone charm. Clumsy assassin. No thanks. I don't need the reminder. Nice. Sponge baths. Everything covered here. Whole bunch of nothing. Alright. Fair enough. But we took care of that guy, which was the point. Why is there not a random headless dude in other places? I mean, you know... maybe everybody else is also on a non-lethal run. You never know. Oop, hang on. Almost went away without my $10. Alright. As I recall, there were some other goodies. Yeah, down here. All clear? All clear. Hang on. Is that a footstep? No. Random sword and gun. I hate that the head appears as loot. Oh! Hooray! Lockboxes! Shit, lockboxes. That's Galvani's lockbox. I think that's the really, like, important one. One of you doesn't even have a name. Might have been you. One of you was 379. I don't know how I remembered that 3-digit code from last time, but one of you idiots was 379. I don't think it was Galvani. His is, I think, the really complicated one. Aha! Oh, that's so cool. Doing research for Jacoby. He interviewed Cienfuegos' daughter. Michael Banks' foreclosure on the family pharmacy. First major clue. Was this dude... I think he was investigating the murders. Or the murderer. Looks like that's it, though. Alright, so this dude was actually looking into the, like, serial exsanguinations. You... I don't remember anything about him. Morgan, you... Oh, too far. Alright, so I know the Security Administration one. Safety in numbers. The sequence 011235813. Something to do with the safes inside the vault. Keep these numbers in mind if you want to crack the code. Alright, well, it's single digits. That's 2. It is Fibonacci. 2 and 5 is 3. 13 and 8 would be 21. That doesn't really help any for a 3-digit code. It can't be the next 3 numbers. How else would you work a Fibonacci sequence? He said the same 15-digit code. Oh, is it the whole sequence? There's only 9 in here, though. Alright, well, we'll keep moving that one. Moving right along. Perhaps a better question
Does the void really
Yoink.
look like that?
Christy is really annoyed over the use of the word. I won't repeat it. Yeah, it's, there was apparently a serial killer who was big on that thing. Oh, hello. Hello indeed. The pharmacist was their latest victim, and what I don't know is Ivan, who is apparently the one who killed the pharmacist, is either the serial killer, which is possible, or was borrowing the serial killer's MO in order to cover up a targeted individual murder, which I suspect is the case. Alright, what is down here? Oh, the power. Well, that's actually a pretty good idea. Let's go down here. Let's save in case I miss my target. Whoop. Okay. And we're good. Okay. Excellent. We don't need to rewire you. Just gonna turn you the heck off. And kind of unnecessary, I guess we could have just walked out, but that way if anybody else walks up and comes after me, they won't electrocute themselves, so that's always good. The important part is that we have the code we need. The director's office. Oh, B! So, whale oil. Yes, in the Dishonored universe, which is very diesel punk, the diesel of note, is whale oil. They have whaling expeditions. It's a kind of a northern climb of port cities, and whales, which look different in the Dishonored universe. Their oil, which is, I'm not entirely sure, ambergris? Who knows? But their oil is extremely useful as a fuel, and so it's been there from a while. Guards, don't summon Dr. Michaels or the PA system without an authorization code. You know she's a stickler for proper maintenance protocol. Oh, Michaels without a code? Okay, so that's just letting me know. Oh, I can use the mic to actually direct them. That's cool. But yeah, so whale oil is the fuel du jour. I did not stream it, which is kind of a shame, but in the very first of the DLCs for the first game, when you're playing as Dowd, this current character's mentor, he actually goes to a whale oil factory, and you have an opportunity to put a poor whale that is being milked while still alive, which is apparently unusual. You have an opportunity to put it out of its misery, which is a very sad, but kind of it's a good mission in terms of you know, feeling good about taking care of it, but it's still like, oh, this is extremely sad and I don't like it. What I love is that in this game, as we're in Karnaca, not that I like anything else that he's done, but Kieran Jinjosh, he's kind of Howard Hughes inventor character, has done his best to move them completely away from reliance on whale oil and has moved to wind power as a primary. There are still some systems that are rigged for whale oil, but at least they're trying to get it back onto other stuff, which makes me happy.
Hey, wake up. I need you to let me in.
Outsider's eyes. If Pena caught me sleeping on the job, he'd make me run the shock block.
Aww.
May I have the code, please?
It's B15D. Now let me in.
Okay. Come on in. And I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell Chief Pena about my attention lapse.
Yeah, no problem. Alright. I feel like I have to find that dude and knock him out. But in the meantime, that's you. That's the microphone. Oh, maybe not. I think his back's to me. Sweet! That worked out well. I can just leave him. Oh, more electrified floors. I can just leave him there.
Everyone gives me a hard time about the code.
Ooh. Hello. Wow, of all the posters to be void touched.
There's freedom being hated. There's license being cast out. Someone
Okay. Wow. Alright, we're just gonna leave that alone. To the lobby, director's office, vault access. Gosh, this would have been great to have, like, before I got all the way to the objective, but hey, maybe it'll help me get out. I'm just kidding. I'm terrible at maps. Alright, that's the alarm. You guys are soldiers, but you're inactive, which I love. Ooh. Okay, that was cool. Where the hell does this go? Huh. Well, clearly I can't go there. That's the vault control. Probably need to get there. Well, looks clear. Alright. Alright. So far, so good. Man, this would have been absolute murder if I hadn't gone way out of my way to get the ether to douse the entire place. It took way too long, but considering how much longer it would have taken to do this place if all the guards were awake, I think it actually probably evens out in the wash. Ooh, a chloroform bottle. Oop, nope, come back here. That, thank you. Now close. So many pearl fans on this level. I'm not sure, Man, all these bottles are empty. Ooh, thank you. Processed whale oil. Some fish scales. Sure, you know, whatever you're into. Alright, mostly just looting this place, but... Ooh. Handy. After I used half of those to take out the other guy. That is glass. Okay. Can I... Aha! I can! Alrighty. There's not a way up and around, unfortunately. It's very sad. Oh, there we go. Maybe we just go through the door. I am absolutely looting every locker. Okay. Still death. I think I can at least open this door and peek out safely. Let's find out. Yeah. Still scary. Good grief. Where's the power box for that thing? Aha! There it is. Oh, hey! Alright. Alright, bear with me. Having a thought, Barbosa. Nope, but I need to... Alright, fine. I walked through to get here. Alright. Just hang out here. Hopefully we won't wake them up. So far, so good. I think... This is going to be interesting. I gotta go quicker than this, I think. Is that a dead end? It is. It's unfortunate. Good grief! Ah, okay. So I have just enough time. What I think I can do is send the little eyeball all the way through the vents to the very end, place a displacement, my translocator beacon, and then walk around and blink to it, I think. Hey, Alice! It's the hero's job to steal anything not nailed down. I believe the old phrase is, anything not nailed down is mine, anything I can pry up is not nailed down. Let's go with that. Because I think I saw that person's body from here. Aha! Nope, wrong button. Ow! Never mind. That didn't work great. I don't even know what hit me. Oh god. Oh, no. No. Okay. Nothing hit me. I splinched a person. We don't want that. We don't want that. Oh god. We definitely don't want that. Yeah, that was splorchy. When I placed my displacement beacon on the floor, I didn't realize that I'd placed it apparently inside the unconscious maid, which was not great. So we're gonna go do that right. I do not want to telefrag somebody accidentally. If I'm gonna telefrag somebody, it's gonna be on purpose, like an Unreal Tournament. Fun side story while I'm setting this back up again. An old boss of mine, actually one of the first bosses I had, we used to play Unreal Tournament because we worked at a help desk at a university, so we had the nice like T1 line in the early 2000s, and there was just no beating it. So we do LAN parties in the help desk after hours, because why not? And Unreal Tournament was the game du jour. My boss, who was incredibly good at the game, darn it, it's right trigger, not left trigger, I did it again, was very good at the translocator, which ostensibly, it was a disc that you threw. It's extremely like the translocator that Sombra has in Overwatch. And you would toss it and then trigger it again to relocate to where it was. It was a great place to move around, which was usually the point. Alright, that should not splorch, I hope. But it was well known that if you threw the translocator at somebody and happened to trigger it as the disc passed through them. Right, let's give this a shot. Please work. Please work. Okay. Sorry, ma'am. Then you would explode out, and you'd be fine, and they would be lots of tiny glowy bits all over the walls. So, my boss was extremely good.
What's going on?
What? Oh. Ah, crap. My boss was extremely good at the game in general, and so as a personal handicap, he would agree not to pick up any weapons, and only to use the translocator. Which was fine for a while, until he got really, really good at the timing of telefragging. To the point where he could just, from halfway across the board, you'd see this little disc appear out of nowhere, just arc gently through the air before you even saw him. And before you knew it, you had just been destroyed. Alright, that should disable the electric floor. So after that, we had to have him just, spectate, because he was just way too good. One of the first times I ever played with them, I picked up the disc launcher, which, if you got extremely lucky and got a headshot with it, would be an instant kill. And I was firing it blindly across a hallway, and I happened, just by sheer dumb luck, to catch him off a ricochet shot. And everybody was like, "Oh, the new guy took him out. Well, now he's gonna remember you forever." And I'm like, I don't want that, do I? Alrighty. I need to figure out where I need to move the vault. Place the vault in a vulnerable position. Well, I know the director's office at this point is pretty vulnerable. So.
Why is the logo? What's going on?
Alright. I alerted the robot, but it hasn't come up here.
Stay right there. Security wants a word with you. Security to the vault control. Security to vault control. Please investigate.
Oh, I know what happened. My bad. The guy who I didn't take, who let me in here, I need to knock him out. He wasn't just monitoring the door. Apparently there's also, or at least he knows that the monitor was moving. Or the monitor? The vault was moving. He was monitoring enough to hear the giant gear construction, and then woke everybody up, and we can't have that. Alright, so this was me teleporting in here. Nothing. Nothing is going on. Just have a wee nappy bye. There. And we'll grab that. Now, before we go any further, we'll actually double back. I think I've got... Yeah, there we go. I can at least find a window. Literally. We're gonna save here again. So I saw a latch on that door earlier. I think that's glass. Yeah, otherwise he'd be seeing me. There's gotta be a way in there to knock him out. Crud. Let's see. There is to see. Oh, there's a vent! Aha! Good. Alright. Can I let myself out? What happens if I do this? Okay. Exactly what I'd hoped. Good. Alright. Still creepy. I mean, cool, but also kind of creepy. Alright, and we will place that. Go back here.
How long left on my shift? Ugh. Would take it.
Aha! I solved your displacement puzzle. You know what? That's a really uncomfortable. You were nice earlier. I'm gonna just put you into a little. There we go. At least you're lying straight. Good posture. Ooh, thanks for the hook mine. Figure while we're in here, we might as well look around for other good details. All right. Now we can move the vault, and there'll be no one awake. Hopefully. Do. Any of you guys? Nope. It's always good to check paintings in this because paintings tend to be some of the most valuable things, but you can never. The paintings that you can loot and the paintings that you can't loot look the same. All right. So if I now go there. Excellent. Reach the vault, steal the knife. Save the cheerleader, save the world. Sneak, 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 sneak. I pushed the button. I said, I pushed the button. Yeah. We're okay. Everything is fine. Alright. I think we're about to grab the kniff that we can use to take out the stupid outsider and get my stupid arm and my stupid eye back. I'm sorry, I didn't mean that arm and eye. You guys are great. I miss you. Please don't wake up.
They won't know it's missing until it's too late.
It's kind of funny how I'll also more readily leave rude enemies in uncomfortable positions, right? Like, if they actually interact with me and they're nice people, I'll try to put them somewhere that's, like, you know, not terrible. Alright, so this must be... Alright, so we got the 1 key, and the 2 key. Aha! Oh.
2 locks. This has to be the one.
Wow, that's a skewer. I love that it actually has like the little GT sword parry thing built into it. Bear with me a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Alright, so the Jindosh safe thing. What if it's 2? Oh, no, come on back. 3. You guys are about to watch me embarrass myself trying to remember all my Fibonacci numbers. 8. And then this will have to be 13. That sounded like a latch or a tumbler. Let's see, 13 is 21. One more over. Uh, 21 and 13. 44? 34. 34. I didn't hear a tumble. 21 and 13. Yeah, 34? 34. 34. 34 and 21. 55. 4. This is me basing this off of what I think were the clues to the code. Nope, I must have done one of them wrong. Damn! Alright, 13... 13 and 8 is 21. Alright, well, it worked on you 3. 0, 1, 1... Right, 1 and 0 is 1, 1 and 1 is 2, 1 and 1, yeah. 1 and 2 is 3, 3 and 2 is 5, 5 and 3 is 8, 8 and 5 is 13, 13 and 8 is 21. Oh, I wonder if it has to skip a set. Alright, so if I have to skip a set, then this would be... Let's try this out. Oh. Aha! That's what it is. Alright, there's an empty set. Alright. 34... Oh, now I don't have one to reference. 34 and 55... 89. Clever. I hear you shouting out numbers in the background. Let's see. Just be 1, I guess. Oh. Ha! Shindash, you son of a bitch. Alright. Woo! Hooray, Fibonacci! It was a Fibonacci sequence with a missing set in the middle. Just to be a dick. All of my clockwork soldiers would respond. All of my clockwork soldiers will respond to the spoken code Jin 469. Nice. 0 IFF. He actually ended it with IFF, you schmuck. And realign their allegiance with the speaker. I alone know this sequence and it will be locked away for all time. I can turn clockwork soldiers. I will never use this for evil, only for good. Sorry. Clockwork soldiers have been my complete nemesis for like 2 games now, and wow. Ooh, hang on. Falling from a significant height creates a shockwave on impact, affecting nearby enemies and objects. That sounds terrifying. Longer semblance isn't bad. When using Displace, an alternate ability appears at your previous location, distracting enemies. That's pretty great. Yeah, we're going to do that instead of the corrupted one I had. Whew. Oh, nope, that's the wrong button. Oh, no. Please reopen. Let's see. Where were you in the sequence? You were 813, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Having some targeting trouble. 1, 2. Hooray. Okay, good. Phew. That had me worried. Heart of the Abyss. No, we're not going to click on that. We are going to get... Ooh. Empress Emily Caldwin moves to heal Fractured Empire. I think I've got the same one hanging in my bunk. For, you know, reasons. Alright. Ooh, diary entry. That seems very personal. We'll leave that. That's very pretty. Pouch, please. There we go. I'm rich. Oh. Tivian ore, more Tivian ore. Or what? Okay, well, that went super good. Can I speak a code at you guys? I can.
Clockwork Soldier Command Code JIN 4690IFF.
Alright. Let's not walk over the person and wake them up. Let's go ahead and save before I screw something else up. And let me catch up on chat because I've been busy cackling with mad power. If you wanted to lock it away for all time, why not destroy the paper? Yeah, Jindosh, to my knowledge, didn't have an error, so it's like... I don't know... Oh, that's right. I put it away because I didn't want to advance the plot. It's like the sort of person who thinks they're 100 times more clever than they actually are because they surround themselves with people dumber than they are who depend on them for something and thus yes-man them. That does actually kind of fit. Alrighty, guys. Time to go stab an outsider. Oh, what the hell?
You and I were both abandoned to uncertain futures on dangerous streets. And taken
Not
by
okay.
murderers. Dowd spared your life all those years ago, but I was taught a lesson that you still haven't learned.
Dude.
Some wounds stay with you, even in the void.
Give it to me. I don't have time for this.
Time repeats the same unending patterns. 4,000 years ago, this knife cut my name away. Forgotten forever. You know what it's like to lose one name and live with another. We are all made by the things that are taken from us.
Damn,
I've
that
seen
looks
the
cool.
people you've twisted with your poisonous magic. You know what I want. You know I'm coming for you.
I know more than most. I know that time is bleeding into itself around you. I know that you have felt it, and you are searching for the places where the world has broken against the void. I know that Dowd is dead where you left him on your ruined ship, and you will carry that knife with you to face me at the black center of all things.
Why are you doing this? Why are you talking to me now?
I'm here because you are different.
Fuck, you're
The
stalling.
void has found you through the cracks in your broken life. And when you cut me out of it, what will remain? What will you leave behind when you walk away?
What does the outsider want from me? Dowd. Is he really gone? I have the knife. I need to get back to the dreadful wheel.
Wow, the knife is actually shifting on its own. That's horribly creepy. Also, my apologies. I really thought I had the subtitles on. No, I did not. Son of a gun. There we go. I must have had them on for the main game. Did I? Gosh, have I had them off this whole time? I'm so sorry, y'all. I always play with subtitles, so usually I notice the moment they're gone. Ooh. Void Strike. In order to charge your sword with void energy, then release it to slash from a distance. Oh, it's a Genji dash. Your target will be thrown in the oh my god. Alright, it's a bum rush. Use this to break objects. Okay. Handy. At the moment, doesn't look like that's woken anybody up, so we're just gonna sneak right out the way we came, as fast as we can. Oops, too far. Actually, that's probably for the best. I think that wall of light is still rewired. Let's go one floor up. Senpai, my knife is shifting on its own. Wow. Wow. Oops, I was wrong. Nope, nope. Okay. Whew. Oh. I'm too low. Shorty got low. Alright, I got here somehow. Stands to reason I can get back the same way. Hey, stairs! I cannot teleport through walls of light unless I've rewired them first, which is what I did to that one. I almost teleported into it before I rewired it, before I remembered that you can't do it, because I did it as Corvo in the first game and got, well, gibbed. Let's not bump into you. There we go. But apparently if you've rewired one, then you can teleport through it. Alright, last time I opened this door, there were 2 guards to greet me. Hopefully they're still knocked out. Whew. I checked to make sure subtitles on because I don't trust the audio mixers to make the BGM and SFX quiet enough to understand over. Yes, yeah. And I'm annoyed because, again, like, it's my default to always turn subtitles on immediately, and I guess when I went from the main game to the DLC, I just didn't go back to the options. I'm amazed I didn't notice. Like, this is, what, episode 4? And it's the first time I noticed that as Billy was talking, I wasn't seeing subtitles. Huh. They're always on, like, all the media I watch at this point, with the possible exception of YouTube, because so many people don't bother with captions. But, like, Netflix, Hulu, all of those, it's always on. Yeah, I had a brief... Dust-up isn't the word, but I had a conversation. That's the word, yeah. I had a conversation with family who are
This will be a mess when they find out what I've done.
genuinely well-meaning people.
Nothing but quiet.
But when we went to the beach and we were the ones who had brought the Xbox that was basically being used as the media device for the weekend. And of course we had subtitles on, and people were like, why are the subtitles on? They're so distracting. I'm like, yeah, you know what? 2 things. 1, go fuck yourself. And 2, they're staying on. I didn't say it quite like that, but afterwards we had a quick conversation about, kind of quiet ableism. There's no way I can stand on that, right? Well, if I fall, I should fall onto the balcony. Whoop. I can stand on this. Man, wish I'd done that on the way in. Hooray! The dogs are still alive. Oh, I hope this works. Yay! Man, that bone charm is really kind of freaky in practice. Well, now what? Hooray! Whoop. Ow! It's fine. Everything is fine. Munch, munch, munch. Loot, loot, loot. There. Because a few words at the bottom is way more distracting than unintelligible garbage noise. Exactly! And, like, there is not a media I consume anymore that doesn't have serious mixing and range issues. So it's like, if you're going to play anything that has both conversation and action, then it's going to have sequences that are way too loud to have up at full volume to be able to also understand the just conversational speech, because they don't mix them properly. It's like, it's not that hard. Alright. That's okay. I did remember these patrols, right?
Martha, won't you marry me? 12 weeks have I been at sea, chasing monsters in the brine, dancing hagfish on the line. Martha, won't you marry? What?
You saw nothing. You saw nothing. Or maybe you did. Alright.
Stinks out here. That's not my job to clean up.
Up. Hooray! Alright, in the midst of all this, and my personal dismay at having left you guys without subtitles this entire time, I missed the fact that apparently the Outsider claims that Dowd is gone. Which is not okay. So we're in a... I was going to say we're in a rush, but the reality is I'm pretty sure this will move at the speed of plot because they haven't given me a timer. But I'm still really curious to get back to the Dreadful Whale and find out what the heck happened to my mentor slash father figure. Wow, I'm standing on just a little tiny bit, there we go, of wood. Alright. Man, the road back is way easier, which I really appreciate. Thank you, game designers. That was considerate. He did not define gone. I mean, it's the outsider. He doesn't really do definitions. Whoop up 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 whoop up. Up, down. If he's like kidnapped Dowd, I'm gonna be double pissed. Aha! But clearly he knows about the plot for us to kill him. Which, I mean, really shouldn't come as a surprise to me. Can't quite reach that. That's a shame. Yep. Listen, no offense to the musician, but just screw that guy. This is gonna hurt. Crap, crap, crap. Yes, yes, up. Hooray! Anytime I'm at ground level at this point in any of these games, I am just like constantly, the anxiety rises amazingly well. I don't think the outsider could kidnap people who were conscious. Asleep or dead, sure, but not conscious. Pretty sure one of the main things about killing a god is that the god shouldn't know beforehand. It does help, in my experience. Which is a weird thing to say, but I've played enough video games and D&D campaigns where god killing it becomes a thing, and them not being aware of it is a pretty vital component. Okay, I think we're clear from here. So, when we left, I thought this was sunset, and it's either the same sunset, which is possible, or we've been in here all night. Also possible. Kind of terrifying. Alright, let's go home and see what happened to Dowd. Also, yeah, if the outsider has, like, Freddy Krueger powers... okay, so not great. I did have a lot of detections. I killed a civilian? Oh, wait, yeah. Wait, which civilian did I kill? I don't remember that. Did I kill a mime? Was that this mission? I thought that was the last mission. 2 hostiles killed, though. That I do vaguely remember. Oh, yeah, no, I remember that one. It was the 2 guards the first time that I went into the bank, and they were standing right there like jerks. Still right on the line in terms of assault versus stealth, which is much stealthier than I expected to be this far into the game. Didn't help Odin much. Fair point. A fair point. Oh, man. Norse mythology is such a wonderful trash fire. Like, it's internally consistent, but it's so goofy. And I don't just mean Loki having a kid with a horse, but it's just, oh, man. There's so much wonderful weirdness in Norse myth. Odin, what a dick. Hello, kitten. Okay, but no, but not on the controller. Thank you. You want to say hi to the nice people? No? Maybe?
I watched the fires burn all night. Smoke blocking out the stars. Water hissing as the hull of my old ship blackened around his body.
Oh, motherfucker.
Dowd, gone at last. How many tried to kill you and came no closer than I did all those years ago? How much coin was on your head, old man? Now no one but the Void can collect. For years, I imagined the outsider offering me his mark. Instead, he's given me the knife that made him. A weapon that can surely unmake him as well. I can't begin to understand his motives, but I know what Dowd wanted. And if he's got to wander the void forever, maybe I can give him some measure of peace by ending this. As the dreadful whale burned to cinders, did the outsider laugh or just watch? Same as me. It's as
That is a
fine
hell of a
fire as I
funeral
could
pyre.
make. Farewell, Dowd. I'll finish what you started.
Then again, the ship has been busted this whole
I had
game.
that ship for years, and it burned away in hours.
Aw.
Dowd is dead, and Megan Foster died with him.
So where am I
One of the
staying?
Isles, a painter and pharmacist, stole information about how to enter the void. His name was Cienfuegos, and he was obsessed, just like the rest of them. But he went too far. Before the Eyeless killed him, he sent what he'd stolen to the curator of the Royal Conservatory.
Aha.
Maybe she could have helped him. He never found that out. The curator is gone, but whatever Cienfuegos sent her is still there. The Abbey
Excellent.
of the Everyman has taken over. They've sent overseers and oracular sisters to search the place for heresy. I need to find whatever's left of the pharmacist's archive before they tear the conservatory apart.
Okay. Cool. I was hoping that they would follow up on that, because while we were in the bank, we found out the details on Cienfuegos and the murder. And I was like, oh, I didn't actually get a chance to follow up on that. But apparently that's the next mission. No more tobacco, no more liquor, no more listening to Dowd muttering in his sleep. I held the rat charm, hoping to see Deidre's face again. Now I hope last night was the last time. When she came to me, she smiled, and I knew she had something to share again. First, she kissed my lifeless eye, then held up what she'd been hiding behind her back. It was Dowd's hand, cut off at the wrist and all carved up with the outsider's mark. I watched as she bent her head and kissed its cold flesh, all the while whispering that language that I only heard in the void. Then she dropped the dead hand and it sank into the black and disappeared. Did the outsider show me this, or is he using Deidre's face, her hands, her hair, things I'd never share, things I kept close to my heart? If that's true, I don't know why, and I don't know what it means for the old man. I don't think he's found any rest, even now. Aw. Okay, if the outsider is using Deidre to like come intimidate, then he's like double, triple dead. I can use the luggage. Stay at the Royal Conservatory. Alright, well, that sounds like it's the start of the mission. Can I not back out? Apparently I can't back out. Nope, just one option. Sleeping in abandoned houses and sharing beds with rats and lice brings back bad memories, that's for sure. I keep the rat charm near when I try to rest now. I hold it in my living hand, but she only came once. She only came last night. She smiled that teasing smile that wrinkled her nose. That smile that always told me she had a secret to share. When she leaned to whisper in my ear again, I held my breath to hear. And I heard her this time, clear and sweet. She said my name, Billy Lurk, soft on her tongue just like it always was. My old self. My new self, too. I woke up with a start, aching all over. Her charm of hair and bone clutched to my chest. I don't know what any of that meant. I don't know what she wants from me. But I know I'll find in the void is more secrets. Okay, that's not creepy at all. It's fine. This is totally fine. Aha! Page for the banker's journal. 10th day, month of timber. Month of timber. I wonder what month that would correspond to. Before I can seize my immortality, I must deal with the mess Cienfuegos created. Outsider, take that traitor. The cult can never know what he stole the that he stole the documents they entrusted to me. The information about their secret void entrance fell into the wrong hands. It would destroy everything. My plans would be ruined. No, I won't let that happen. Those oracular sisters have closed off the conservatory, but that's a minor obstacle. As I know well, there's always a way past the most secure defenses. I just need to think of it. Okay. Pharmacist, painter, blah, blah, blah.
Some minds get fixed on one thing and never find a way out.
Already read that one.
Fuegos wanted to see the void. Well, maybe he's seen it now.
Heh. Hooray! Alright.
The information
seems like it's
we
right
need
there.
could be in the archives down in the conservatory basement,
All
or
right.
in the curator's office. It'll be full of Abbey zealots either way.
Yuck. Abbey Zealots probably means old school overseers and those weird little music boxes they use.
I'll finish what you started, Dowd.
Okay, apparently he was wanted for at least 30,000, so that's pretty impressive. I want to say Billy's ransom was only like 3,000? Jesse James's hand. Yeah, I was trying to remember.
Brother, we need only record the heretical text we burned today, and our task is complete. Now, where's that ledger?
Here, on the bench. But don't worry. I already noted all of the burned books. We can
Ugh.
see if Sister Rosewood needs a hand, though. She discovered
There's
some
nothing I
troubling
can save
items
from
in
that
the
fire.
curator's office.
It's all ashes.
What now?
I need to check that ledger and see if what I want is still here.
More bizarre cures for impotence? I tell you, I've seen enough take one mandrake root recipes to last a lifetime.
No, this was different. Sister Rosewind saw the archive's hiding place in a vision. She seemed deeply disturbed by what was in it, from what Brother Diaz told me. He heard her whisper, this could destroy the Abbey.
What?
Oh, really?
Stop this talk. It is nearing blasphemy.
Listen, if it helps me destroy the Abbey, I'm all for it. Alright, so the red... That's down there. Black Market! My favorite market.
War, devour, ever even the lowly.
Wow, the Overseers got a little bit swole between the first game and the second game.
Impurities from the mind and body.
They were not quite this, like, brutish in Dishonored 1. They were much more lithe. Still just as scary. Alright, but in any case, we are about 8 minutes away from the kind of end point to the stream. What I was starting to say before I got interrupted by them chatting was I was trying to remember which hand it was that Dow was branded on, and just realized I think it was his left hand. So the whole, like, left hand of a murderer thing absolutely applies in this case. Gosh, that knife is still a little troubling. It's the... Like, if it were constantly flickering, that would be one thing. But, like, every once in a while, parts of it seem to stabilize and then destabilize again, and that's just it's well done. It's a good effect. Timber is the 11th month out of 13 right after harvest. That actually makes a lot of sense. I was figuring that Timber had to be like a fall to early winter kind of month. I need to put it on a gold ball retriever to get the mood ring from inside the giant ball of twine. Fantastic reference. Well done. Once you go black market, you never go. Nice. Good. See, Christy, this is why we get along. Alright. So I will go ahead and call it there, and we'll pick up next time from this nice little vantage point. Finding the stuff we need, visiting the black market, possibly killing more street performers? I don't know. We'll find out. No one knows what the future holds. It doesn't hold Dowd, though, and that's kind of sad. But it does hold this really cool, freaky little dagger thing. And hopefully, before it's all over, the Outsider's freaking face. But we'll handle all that next time around. I'm going to be out of town for the rest of this week, so there won't be any Thursday stream, and there won't be any weekend stream, because I'm going to Gen Con, which I will not apologize for, because it's wonderful. But it does mean that I won't be seeing you all again until next week, so have a fantastic week, and if you're also traveling, whether it's to Gen Con or RTX or some other fantastic fun thing, do be safe. And I will see all of you wonderful people next week. Thank you so much for stopping in. I believe, if I saw earlier, there's Squirrel Lily is going to be doing another stream of Lisa, a spectacular, if occasionally very tough game. But then again, if you stuck through Dishonored, you're probably good to go with that one. And if I remember right, we're starting out with the wrestling, so it'll actually be a really fun, happy start to it. And then I'm sure it will get dark and full of flesh piles. But it's a fantastic game either way. I highly recommend you check it out. As for me, I'm going to go ahead and sign off there, and I'll catch you all next week.